Simulated here. Welcome to a quick little build for your Sunday. So this is the weekend Sunday upload, if you will. So basically this is a build go along with our lovely sim that we made yesterday. Her name is Brittany. If you haven't seen that creator sim, stop, pause right now, go ahead and watch that. I'll link it up the top and in the description and everywhere. You have to see that first because she is beautiful. Basically, she was just a random creator sim, no rules, no guidelines, no pack restrictions. She has custom content and in-game content, so go ahead and check that out, and she will be on the gallery by the time this goes up if you would like to download her. Be sure to turn cc/mods on the gallery, and my gallery ID is Bree Simulated, the same as here on YouTube. So, with all that being said, if you'd like to download this house, it'll also be there as well. Basically, for your Sunday video for the new upload schedule, we are going to be building a house for her. So I just made one sim, just Brittany. She's a lonely sim in Creator Sim. So this house will just have one bedroom, one bathroom, with an open plan kitchen, living, dining, sort of a bit open plan. You'll see what I mean in a minute, and with a nice sized backyard that does get smaller though, actually. And a nice white picket fence. I really love this house. I just love it. I actually really want to play in it. So I might play with this character off screen, like just as a current household. I'm not sure. At the moment, I don't have a current household for July. I had 2 current households in June. So I'm definitely going to be doing a current household of one of them. And with the other one, I did a bit of storytelling. And I'm thinking of either posting that as like a slideshow video on YouTube or on Instagram, or maybe both. I'm not sure. Let me know if you want to see that. Basically, that one was about 2 teenagers who had run away from home. I'm not going to spoil any of the story, but basically they ran away from home and they basically just were out in the wild, out on the island in Windenburg, and I was so silly. I was doing like a rags to riches kind of thing, but I started it in winter. So when we got there, it was like a blizzard. So yes, that got very interesting. So you'd have to see that once I release that somewhere. I'll let you guys know whatever I do. Obviously, if it's on here, you guys will see it here, or if it's just on Instagram, I'll let you know at some point. Basically, I think it was the Irwin family. It was 2 redheaded teens. They were sisters, and that was really fun. And the other current household, like off-screen household I played during June, was a household that I played with just a female sim. It was when I got all my new custom content. I just really wanted to play around with it. So basically, I just had one sim. She was a chef and had the chef aspiration. Lived her life in San Myshuno and got promoted to top vet crew, which was, I just had a lot of fun just playing the game. But I got bored of it pretty quick, and that's why I started another current household once seasons came out. And also, I've been playing a lot of gameplay for you guys. As you know, my new upload schedule is Monday is 100 Baby, Wednesday is Seasons, and Friday is Not So Berry Grey Generation. I've been playing a lot for you guys, so I haven't really had much time to play with a new current household since after I got bored of my Seasons one. But yes, I'm not sure what I want to do, but this house is just so perfect for one sim. I'm not sure how much it costs. I did have to do a mother load, so it's definitely not a starter home. But if you guys do want to download this and you use it, be sure to tag me in pictures on Instagram or on Twitter, wherever you guys post about The Sims. My Twitter and Instagram, I'm pretty sure they have the same name, just at Bree Simulated. Go ahead and tweet me any pics if you use this house or if you download this sim. If you download her and you don't have the custom content and you like make her over a bit with her clothes and hair and whatnot, feel free to tag me or send me photos, DM me photos. I love talking with you guys. Leave a comment down below what you think about this house. Leave any feedback or suggestions, whatever. I love talking with you guys, so just feel free to comment. Like, I'm not the kind of person to ignore comments unless they're creepy or rude. Maybe if they're rude, I'll just ignore them. But if you leave a nice, lovely comment or an honest comment and you're being kind and and you leave it down below. You leave it on my Instagram, my Twitter, wherever. I will communicate with you guys. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I usually follow everyone back that follows me. I do a big like follow every time I notice I've got some new followers. So yeah, interact with me. I love talking with you guys, and that's just really fun. Don't worry, I'm not the kind who ignores anyone or anything. I don't have a massive following, so I have time to talk to all of you. Please talk to me. I'm lonely. Just kidding. But basically, I just really love this house. I'd honestly love to live in this house in real life. The only thing it doesn't have that I would need is a study. Which I feel like you could get a desk in somewhere, certainly. I just didn't put one in because I didn't quite know. I didn't think she'd really be like a computer kind of person. She's a serial romantic, so I sort of made it like a really open plan, beautiful house. Like, and I put in a lot of mirrors and like made sure the lighting was really good so that she could take a lot of selfies. Like, I imagine she's a bit of an Insta girl. But yeah, I really love this house so much. It's one of my favorite I've built in a long time. Even just the exterior, like if you got this house, I really like the kitchen living area. You can see in the kitchen area, I used half walls to sort of segregate it. I'm about to put in the cabinets now. So by the door, it's sort of like a galley-esque kitchen, sort of. Not really, but sort of. With the half walls, and we've got the door leading out to the garage. This really, like, whenever you have like a garage and then a door and like a fenced off area and a door into the kitchen, it really reminds me of the house from Secret Life of an American Teenager. Have you guys ever watched that show? Maybe it's just me, but I watched that show growing up and then I rewatched it once I was old enough to actually understand what was going on. And I love that house so much. I might actually have to try and recreate it one day, but basically that's what that always inspires me of, or reminds me of. That's what inspires me to do it. I love putting like a garage, so obviously that garage is fake. We do not have cars in The Sims 4. Don't worry, you didn't miss out on anything. We don't have cars. That's this little makeshift with a toy car, and I use the roller door from City Living. I actually saw The Sims Supply do that. He did his, like James Turner did his, so the door looked kind of open. I made it so it was like closed. And he first saw Dr. Gluon do it, so credit to them, obviously. I didn't make that up. But I think it looks really cute when you like pretend there's a garage and size up the toys, because the toys do look quite realistic. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure the Sims team, when they're creating worlds, especially I noticed in Brindleton Bay, there are cars around the town just parked, and I'm pretty sure they're the same cars that are the toy cars, so the Sims team do it as well. Hopefully one day we will have real cars. I don't care if they're just like in The Sims 2, how it would be in the garage, and it pulls out onto the road and then like speeds off the road and blacks out into a loading screen, like fades away. I would be so happy with that. Same with if that was how they got to work, like they just went off and then sort of like faded off onto the street, or like drove to the edge of the neighborhood even and then faded away. I would be ecstatic. I would absolutely cry if that happened. I'm doubtful because I know it's been 4 years and we don't have that. I'm not sure when cars got introduced into the other game, but I feel like most of the games were done within 4 years, especially Sims 3. I'm not sure, but it's been 4 years and we don't even have a peep of it. Whereas with like cats and dogs and stuff like that, people were finding coding for cats and dogs and toddlers and stuff like that pretty early on, even. And I haven't heard any rumors of cars, so I doubt it's going to be something we get. Though it would be very cool. I don't want what we had in The Sims 3, like open world, how you drive your car all throughout the world. That was cool for that. I'm not begging for that. I just think it'd be really cool if we had like Sims 2, where you'd like get in your car, it would have like a turn on sound, you'd turn it on, the lights would flick on, you'd like reverse out the driveway, out of the garage, and then like zoom off the edge of the street. That's all I need. I just need an interaction like that. Like, that would be bliss. I'm not sure how possible it is in The Sims 4. It might be impossible, and that's why they haven't done it. But I'm sure nothing is impossible, guys. That's something very important to remember. Nothing is impossible. You can achieve anything you set your heart out to do. So I'm sure it would be possible. I'm not sure how possible. I'm not sure how easy, but I'm sure it could be a possibility. But yeah, that's what I really love in The Sims 4. I feel like it's like we're really missing. Even carpools and school buses. I'd be happy if the school bus faded in and faded out, or the same with the carpool. I feel like we need school buses. At the moment, I'm just pretending that my kids all walk to school. Like, oh yeah, the school's just around the corner. They're just walking. But they don't even like walk off the edge of the lot. They just fade. But I don't know. Maybe it's impossible. I'm not going to get back into the possibility talk. But anyway, as you can see in the living room, we have like a yellow and blue theme, which I really love. Brown and white and black and like just everything. Trying to tie in the kitchen and the living room and the entryway. Getting in a lot of greenery. And my favorite part about the kitchen is the little dish rack, how the sink is on a separate area with the dishwasher and the little dish rack. I love that. And you can see we do have like a wet room area from the backyard. I can imagine that when you come in, you sit down and you take off your shoes there, take off your coat after being outside. The bedroom, I took a bit of time with. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. I'm still not. We do have a lot of bed options now in game, but I'm still not. I don't know. I just love how, once again, going back to The Sims 2, in The Sims 2, how you had the option to change the bed frame and the bed cover. For instance, I love this wood, but I would have loved to be able to change it to a different color cover, but have the same wood. So I wish that things like that were like 2 or 3 swatches to choose from. So like, for example, with those curtains, you could have the option to change the color of the rod and the option to change the color of the curtains. Once again, not sure how possible that is, but we had that in The Sims 2 for any of you who haven't played it, or for those of you who have but have just forgotten. In The Sims 2, it was like an option when you pick something out of buy mode, when you click on it like that, and you can see how I'm picking the colors like that, there would be like 2 sections for it, and it would show you what it was for. So for instance, with the bed, you might be able to make it black, white, light brown, dark brown, grey, red, blue, and then the covers, you can make like so many different patterns, and but all the covers for the bed were all pretty similar, but you could make them anything you wanted, and that's what I loved about The Sims 2. I know a lot of people say they want the Sims 3 color wheel back so you can make it whatever color you want. I think that's a bit much to ask for. Once again, like with the Sims 3 cars, I don't want that. I don't want the color wheel. I would just love to be able to pick swatches for more than one part of the item. Once again, not sure how possible that is, but I feel like that would just be so awesome if we could pick out what color we wanted, for example, the bed sheets and the bed frame, or for the curtains, the curtain rod and the curtain, or for the couch, the like legs of the couch, like the wood parts of the couch, and the cushions of the couch. Like, I'm sure it would be possible. I don't know. I don't really know much about game design. It's probably a lot harder than I think, but I just keep on thinking, like, if we had it in The Sims 2, surely we could have it in The Sims 4. Like, I think Sims 2 was perfect with all that, and then Sims 3 took it a bit too far, which is why it was so laggy and slow and doesn't run on many computers unless they're pretty good, and even on pretty good computers, it doesn't run great. All I want is just a little bit more. I know I might be a little bit needy asking for a bit much, but let me know if you guys would be interested in those things as well. I think they're really cool ideas. They're definitely not my ideas. I've definitely heard like every other person on the planet say these. I know a lot of people do want the color wheel, but I think even those people that want the color wheel would be satisfied if we had the option to choose 2 things. So for example, with that bench I just placed down, if you could choose the color of the umbrella and the color of the bench. So I could have the blue umbrella but with a white bench. You know what I mean? It would just make everything so much easier, and I think it would eliminate most of the complaints for the color wheel, like people wanting the color wheel if we did have that option. I think it would be a good middle ground between what we have now and Sims 3 color wheel, if that makes sense. But I really do love this build. I made the backyard a bit smaller. As you can see, it was a bit much for just one sim. I did install a swing set. Adults can use swing sets, but I imagine maybe she has a cousin or a niece or nephew that comes around and uses a swing set as well. Got in a woodworking bench, some workout gear, some painting gear out the back so you can have her or anyone else you choose to move in do whatever activities you want them to do. I didn't paint the inside of the garage, I'm just realizing. I might go in and paint it, but I'll probably keep the concrete the same, like just concrete. But I will go in and paint the walls just like a grey colour. I guess it does make sense as drywall. I feel like a lot of garages are just drywall or just like white plaster wool. But I will go in and change that. I'm just getting in some terrain paint and doing some finishing touches. I just really love the look of this house, and I hope you guys download it. Let me know if you do download it. Once again, tweet at me, Bree Simulated, if you use it or whatever. Tweet at me using your Sims in it or using this sim in it, whatever you choose to do. You may have to turn mods on, you may have to turn CC on to download this, I'm not sure. Sometimes my game glitches out and says it uses CC in a build even if it doesn't, which is so weird. I might go ahead and disable CC, upload the house, and then enable it to upload Brittany. Maybe that's what I'll do so you guys can definitely easily find this. So yes, we're just doing a quick little spread of landscaping, and I'm just checking everything out, making everything's all good. I will change the garage wallpaper before I upload it, don't you worry. But yes, tomorrow we will be uploading 100 baby challenge, so I hope to see you all there. Make sure you leave a comment down below if you have any other suggestions for what we should do on the weekends. So on the weekends, we can do challenges, like create a sim or build by challenges. Speed builds, we can build something together in real time. I can do creator sims, builds of any kind, pack specific builds if you have a certain type of build you want to see. Or I can upload another LP part of any of the LPs that you liked during the week. We're in the screenshots right now, so let's just look at these and enjoy these. Just showing you the backyard at the minute. Here is the floor plan. Pretty basic, pretty simple. I love the open plan concept. If you've reached this point in the video, leave a comment down below which room is your favorite. My favorite room is probably like the kitchen and the living area, if that makes sense. The open plan, I love the kitchen and I love the living with the yellow and blue. So leave a comment down below right now which room is your favorite and why, if you have a reason why. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this quick little build and that my voice isn't too raspy and sickly. Don't worry, I am getting better. But basically, let me know, tag me if you use this, if you download this, let me know. I'll see you guys tomorrow with 100 baby challenge. Until then, I hope you will have a very snazzy day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!